Are regional blocs a major trend in political analysis of the Middle East? Imagine a puzzle where each piece represents a country, and the way they fit together shows the bigger picture of the Middle East. That puzzle is often shaped by regional alliances and groupings. Many analysts look at these groupings to understand how power shifts and conflicts unfold. A regional bloc is basically a group of countries that work together because they share common interests, security concerns, or cultural ties. In the Middle East, these alliances are often based on sectarian lines like Sunni versus Shia, or they can be driven by geopolitical goals. Right now, the region has some very noticeable blocs. One of the most talked about is the Axis of Resistance, led by Iran. This includes Shia militias and governments in Iraq, Lebanon with Hezbollah, Syria, and Yemen. They oppose Israeli and Western influence. But this bloc has faced setbacks recently. The Syrian government has weakened, and Iran has lost some ground in Iraq and Yemen. Then there are Sunni-led coalitions like the Gulf Cooperation Council, which includes countries like Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. These nations often band together to counter Iran's influence and push their own economic and security goals. The Arab League is another important group. It has 23 member states trying to coordinate policies across the region. But internal disagreements and conflicting interests make it hard for the Arab League to act as a unified force. Political analysis now focuses on how these alliances change over time. For example, conflicts in Syria, Yemen, and Libya often cause alliances to shift or break apart. Recently, some Sunni groups and Islamist parties have gained influence in Jordan and Syria, showing how fluid these groupings are. Regional blocs also influence peace efforts and economic cooperation. Yet, long-standing rivalries and sectarian tensions often make it difficult to build lasting alliances. External powers like the United States, Russia, and European countries also play a role, supporting different groups to serve their interests. This makes the region's alliances even more complicated. Looking at Middle East country profiles helps explain why countries choose to align or oppose each other. These blocs reveal the motivations behind diplomatic moves and conflicts. For example, some countries are pushing for normalization with Israel, like the recent agreements between Gulf states and Israel. Meanwhile, ongoing conflicts and rivalries keep these alliances fragile. In the end, regional blocs are a big part of how analysts understand the Middle East. They help make sense of the complex web of alliances, conflicts, and diplomatic efforts. But because the region is always changing, these groupings are often contested or reshaped by new events and shifting interests.